Hello, fringers. The following podcast may not be suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised. Look alive, fringers. It's 2099 and we are live and loud in the underground. From the streets to the scar. Keep your chip hidden, your gun loaded, and never trade your soul for souls. Turn it up and let them know Big Brother is watching. Time to put on a show.
Hello, Rangers! Howdy, Frankensteins and Igors. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Neon Trails, an Identico actual play. I am your game runner, the Caleb G. We are all back together in spite of feline interference. Please be advised that Neon Trails does contain mature themes and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. And before we get into things, please remember to check your voter registration status and make time to vote. It is absolutely crucial. I hope you all are safe and doing well and free from feline interference. The U.S. is a wild place right now, so we're going to disassociate a little bit and play pretend in a world that is just as wild, but grants us a lot more power and control. Last episode started a season that will be full of unpredictable twists and turns with our absolutely amazing cast with stellar performances and just all-around attractiveness. We are going to kick it off today and say hello to that cast who just want you to put the candle back. First up, hello, would you like a roll in the hay? It's Mallo playing Sam.
Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Roll in the hay. Next up, where are you going? I was gonna make espresso. It's Wild, playing B.
Only if it's from Katassi's shop, I suppose.
Absolutely, of course.
Also, please beware, players. If the cat distribution system does give you 2 gremlins, just make sure that they're nowhere near the implements that you use to stream. Thank you.
Public service announcement for the night, first of many, I'm sure. And, honey, did you see I put another hamper in the bathroom? This one's for your shirts, the other just for socks and poo-poo undies. It's Pete, playing dog.
There's never enough hampers, but it's piggyback off what you said. Vote. Check your voter registration. And I'm telling you right now, you see this chest hair, you see this mane, you see this beard, you see this shirt, I'll kick your ass if you don't vote. And I'm not voting the way you think, but vote anyway, regardless.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Such a handsome threat.
I mean, I love you. Rock the vote. Do it.
Can we bring back Rock the Vote? That was fun. Next up, Santa Give! It's Lauren playing Drall.
What this one? Hi. Welcome. Excited. Happy. Hello, kitties, even though you were naughty. And welcome to Shenanigans. Goodbye. Oh, there's one right there.
Ah! So scary. And certainly you take the blonde, I'll take the one in the turban. Ah! It's Ethan playing Mox.
Help me with the baggage. God, apparently in that scene, he cracked up everyone so much that they had to do that like 20 times just to get through that scene. This is the first time I feel like the quotes have really been in my wheelhouse. I could just riff off, continue the whole film.
Just the entire. We've canceled the show tonight. We're just gonna do a cast reenactment of Young Frankenstein.
Just a live.
Really? Like, I'm excited about tonight's episode, but that sounds fucking fun.
What knockers?
Thank you, Doctor.
He would have an enormous Svanstucker. It goes without saying. Look, I touched it. And now for some housekeeping before we do. It's just start doing quotes, which, by the way, for any young people in the audience, that's what we used to do before the internet. We would just shout quotes at each other. We didn't have memes. We didn't have GIFs or GIFs or stickers. We just shouted things at each other nonstop.
This is how memes were created, and that's why our generation is the best at meming. Because, or memeing, whichever one you want to say it.
Oh shit, you're gonna get taken down. This is the end of the stream right here.
Oh boy.
Gen Z's coming out.
Hey, if it gets them to watch the show and give us some angry comments, that's
Fair
still,
point.
Hate watching is still
Engagement.
clicks, baby. Give it to me.
Straight up engagement.
Engagement. Let's get that housekeeping out of the way. Identico is live every other Tuesday for now until they come for us on twitch.tv/Identico with episodes of Neon Trails at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Episode archives and other content is available over at youtube.com/Identico. Please subscribe, like, leave us comments, tell us your favorite quotes, tell us why we're so wrong about what we just said where we are absolutely correct. Also on YouTube is the 4-episode miniseries of Finding Solace. In case you missed it, please be sure to catch up. It was a fantastic game. Please follow us on the socials. Look for us at Identico or Humanoid Games on whatever social media platform you happen to be using. While you're on the internet, swing over to playidentico.com, where you can read the basic core rules for free, find the newest module, The Dark and the Divine, pick up book stickers and other merch to support the show. Do not forget the cyber horror module, The Good Doctor, since it is spooky season, and I'm sure there will be more announcements down the road about other things you can find online. If you're live with us on Twitch right now, hi, it's going to be fun. Be sure to spend those channel points to give some rerolls. We'll eventually get to rolling dice in this show at some point. And do not forget to check our show sponsors, More Eggs Dice for super slick resin dice needs, and show sponsor Rainbow Dragon Prints for 3D printing goodies, including your fancy dice accessories and fidget toys and many, many other wonderful things. Mallo, is there anything else to share tonight?
Speaking of playidentico.com, I just had to move it over to a new host in about 4 hours just before our show started. And that includes our checkout platform and everything like that. So if you would be so kind as to go there and, make a purchase or two so I can make sure and test that it works, that'd be fantastic. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So don't stop listening to do that. Please continue to
just
listen.
open up another tab. Just open up another tab.
We
all
have like
on your phone,
We all have 99 tabs in Chrome and Safari. You can just throw one more on. It's not going to break.
Yep.
It's fine.
Just
unless you accidentally hit close all and then your life ends. There is one small detail I would like to retcon. Last episode, we discussed rent and jobs in Solace as Sam was joining this new community. I just want to clarify, because I felt guilty as soon as the show was ended. Solace doesn't follow that capitalist structure of the Metroplexus. Solace provides inhabitants that contribute to the ongoing survival and maintenance of the city, all their basic needs, like housing, food, income, resources, all that good stuff. There is opportunity to work above that and earn income above and beyond your basic needs. But Solace is a cool place and doesn't make you pay rent. It's just, you want to live here, you can live here. Just help us out, that kind of thing. When I was
talking for Sam, and therefore is why she was insisting on paying rent.
Yes, that's what we're gonna say.
She had no clue. She was like, "Wait, who do I give money to?" And they're like, "We have no landlords." And I'm like, "What Matt mean?"
Right. I felt bad about it after the episode ended, and then I forgot about it, and then I was doing the re-listen and the reach for the recap, and I was like, "Oh dang, that's not what I wanted." So there we go, clarified. With all that cleared up, let's remember what happened last time on Neon Trails. Sam and Elijah came to Solace looking for Galen. They spoke to Drall, who shared the terrible news. We watched them and the rest of the crew process their grief and trauma regarding Galen's death. The entire crew met Sam and Elijah at the Barfly, where they shared how Galen brought them together and created a family. They left and headed to the Winnebago. Along the way, Mox connected with Elijah about their shared loss and reminded him to be strong for and respectful towards his mother. At the Winnebago, Sam shared a bit about her and Galen's past and how in the old country, they spent much of their youth traveling in caravans. She also pointed out how ridiculous Galen's cowboy accent was. The crew spent the night celebrating Galen and telling stories. There was also a big discussion about her motorcycle that may or may not have existed. Over the next week, the crew did their best to find a way back to normal. Sam found a place to live, started a few small jobs, and got Elijah into school. B started showing Elijah life in Solace, teaching him all the best places to experience and how to stay safe. Drall also helped Elijah stay safe by starting to teach him about how to validate information online, but along the way also started to corrupt him just a smidge. Drall also spent time with Paperboy, who had a new role in Solace as Ferdy's replacement. He was starting to adjust, but still very intimidated by his new role and responsibilities. He had not yet shared many details with Drall, but she had noticed activity that was similar to intelligence agencies. Mox spent time caring for Dog, who was still processing his grief. This was interrupted by a call from Janice Turman, the Dust Jockey's head of technology development. She was terribly injured and said that they had been attacked on the way to help the crew. She did not know who attacked them, but did know that Mercury had been taken. Before she could provide any further information, the call went dead. And we will pick up right there in Dog and Mox's home/workshop. This call has just come in. It has just ended. And the two of you are standing there with the glow. What would you like to do?
Well, that was a little weird.
Goes and eases the can away from your mouth, but to make it look less like I'm holding you back, I then take it and take a drink for myself, but then keep the can.
Yeah.
And I did activate the recording of my watcher as soon as the call started, just in case the recording of it from Dog's Glow would be corrupted or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Mox looks a little confused for a second.
I was just about to ask if we should tell Galen.
Yeah.
Who do we tell him? I mean, the other, but who's the lead now? You know what? Maybe that's too heavy a question for right now. Here's some. Hey, you want some of this?
And hands you a glass of water.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, that's the clear stuff we'll do.
I think we should at least let Drall and B see this, see what they think. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I ain't. Yep. Yep. You're right.
Just plops down on the couch next to you, lights up a cigarette, and I pull out my glow to initiate a group call to B and Drall simultaneously.
All right, so
Sam, I just don't know you that well yet.
Both of your glows ring, and a conference call is starting. If you want to answer.
Yep.
Hello? I'm gonna put this on speakerphone.
Well, that's fine. Hi, this is Mox. So Drall always introduces himself. Anyway, you all should probably get. We have something you all should probably see. So, dog's place. 10 minutes.
Good or bad? Good or bad?
It's real good. Get over here fast.
Just let me prepare. Okay, cool. Yeah, sweet. I'll be there. Click.
There.
Bring ticket. Damn it.
You guys good if Sam comes too? Sam, are you able to come?
Of course, that's fine. Bring cigarettes.
Okay. See you soon.
All right. So, what was Sam doing at this time in the evening? Was Sam just hanging out in the new apartment with Elijah, or were they off with B and Drall doing something? What was going on?
I imagine that they were, well, if B's saying if Sam can come kind of thing, I feel like they would probably be around with each other. Sam's a very social creature, so like sitting around like an apartment doing nothing or whatever like that is not her idea of a good time. So
Okay.
she'd probably be out with somebody at that point in time. Even if Elijah's just home playing video games and doing whatever Elijah wants to do.
That's fair. So everybody can make their way from wherever they are to Dog and Mox's place.
When Sam comes in, she just kind of like looks around and she's kind of like, not bad, not.
Is the UFO visible from the? Okay.
No.
I wanted to know. And
You
also
think this is
remind
amateur hour?
everybody. Well, sometimes yes.
Fair. Totally
Share my
fair.
dang secrets.
She looks at I'm assuming Dog's still drinking at this point, right?
It depends if Mox let me have it back or make me drinking the clear stuff. The non-bubbles. What do you say? Roll for it? Roll it up.
Rollies.
What am I rolling to see if I've given you back your beer?
Passion.
Compassion?
Man, it's...
Yeah, I've given you back your beer if you puppy dog-eyed
yeah.
me.
Oh, such a softie.
Don't tell anyone.
Sam will look around and be like, very nice, very nice. Is there one in the... I'm assuming there is a refrigerator here, or...
Yeah.
Oh, you want beer?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, yeah. And I'll run over and grab one for her. I want to be a good host.
You are fantastic. And then she cracks it open and starts kind of halfway chugging.
Nice. I've been saying that myself, but they don't seem to catch on. I like you, and hell yeah, how's that beer?
It's very... This is very different than what we had in the city, but I like it. It's good. It's good.
Thanks, I didn't make it, but I got it.
You are a man of many talents.
You too. I mean, I don't think you're a man, but I'm sure you're talented. You're nice. Being nice as you are. Shit,
Wiggles her
right,
chest
there's
at you and is like, no, not the man. No.
Respect, though.
They don't do anything, by the way. There's a plate of armor over it, so like she just literally like sways back and forth.
Right.
Why are y'all here?
You should probably watch this.
And pops
It's good.
onto his glow the recording of the call.
So the call plays out exactly as it happened last time.
Janice Turman, they took Shreddy Mercury, they were on the road to the facility, and then lost connection. Were there any other major points that I forgot from there? All right.
So it doesn't really sound like it was good news, but interesting news. So how did that happen exactly?
It's good because she was. Excuse me, Morty. She was alive.
God
man.
damn it.
This is what I live with in real life, by the way.
This is unfiltered
It's live. for
for you.
And that's a seltzer. This is non-alcoholic.
Hey, don't ruin the tricks of the trade.
Hee 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 hee.
This is raw.
Yes, ma'am.
They took
Jesus Christ.
the lead singer of Queen.
No.
Yeah, it's a bit of a D-bag nickname, isn't it?
Well, I mean, he was pretty good looking, but you know, it was.
He could be a good-looking D-bag.
That's true. I figured they did that because the name of the group was the Disc Jockeys, the Dust Jockeys, right? It was the DJs.
Yeah, Sam. So
They could nickname themselves after famous horses if they're fucking jockeys, you know?
regional
Go with like
control.
shreddy, murky.
Secretariat.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the air of music, but leave Freddie alone.
Those sprint.
We did have to
Maybe he feels
perform
it's wrong.
in front of them, remember? In order to like not die.
That is true. And it was a little bit fun. But Sam,
Awesome.
Sam, I think you need to know that the people that we know, we throw our net pretty wide, right? And regions are controlled, willfully or non-willfully, by certain groups of people. And this is a big one, just on the outskirts of town. And you know, I'm not really sure why they called us.
Look, Sam? It is Sam. Quick question. There's stuff going on? Yeah, well, you know, it's always the case these days. But I just want to ask if you want in on this information. Because it might not be good for you to have it. It might create enemies at some point, and you have a child. I just want to ask before we foist it upon you.
Mox, are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, not to.
No, I'm really not.
I don't want to take away your agency or anything, Sam, but like, I feel like we should protect you.
See, that's what, you know, that I'm kind of in the same boat, you know.
That woman can protect herself.
That's all good and well, but Elijah is a thing too, and we certainly don't have
yes,
the best track record with this family so far.
Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. Drall pulls her hood up, tightens a bit.
I mean, it wasn't your fault. It was my fault. So
It wasn't.
wasn't
It's not
anybody's
about
fault.
fault. Stop it.
Can't be like that. Can't be blaming anyone.
Did
Sam.
did Galen have any interaction with this McGray fellow and things like that?
oh, they were besties.
Oh yeah.
That,
Super tight.
That makes a lot more sense given Galen. Yes. If anything, I'd like to meet this person. So if Galen was doing business with him, then you know, perhaps there was reason.
He's powerful, but also potentially like, and by potentially I mean like extremely dangerous. But if you're on his good side, I think that was the goal. I think,
Yeah,
right,
but
guys?
Wouldn't be the first time.
I want to know, like, they had the fucky ball and all the stuff behind the fucky ball, and like
don't ask.
they still got. I don't understand. How does that happen?
Well, they were on the road,
No.
and
Yeah.
they might not have been heading with their full capacity.
They had like a battalion. Like what it could contend with that? It's not like they were just doing their daily
Blackfist.
drivers.
Yeah, how'd they know to be there right then with him? Like it's something much deeper.
There's only one other person who really knows about that facility.
That you know of.
That's true, but
That was not a that took money.
that was
Lots of it.
yeah.
That requires bankrolling. That means powerful people. And powerful people can build powerful private security.
Yeah.
Fucking plexus.
So, do you think that there are people from the Plexus here, or do you think that it was a person who was telling everybody else from the Plexus their business about the black site? Because that's a black site. We had to research and everything. We had to pull in people. How would these people who can contend with the DJs, who looked like they could go to war, know that they were going there? Because we were the only people who sent them there.
I don't know. Yet, but that's why we go. Maybe we go investigate and find out. You know, I feel like maybe we can ask some people. I still haven't really gotten out much around Solace, but I might still have a few contacts I could ask.
Does anyone know anyone that can trace any sort of communication?
What about your little paper boy?
Oh my god.
What? It is Paperboy, isn't it?
He can't. I bet he could. Yeah. Did you forget?
Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh my god. And she is going to pull her hoodie strings as tight as she can to where all you can see is her nose and like her top lip. You guys, stop it.
She
Not
kind of
official. It's not official.
She kind of gives her like a like hearty shove in the shoulder, but like in like a good way. She's like, "Oh, look at you! Look at you!" Oh, it's so... And she turns back to go, "It's hey, yeah."
I mean, it officially takes it a half an hour to get a yes or no over the phone from you two.
Oh my god, you guys!
It's pretty official.
We're not trying to like put any label. And she opens her hoodie up, and you can see that she is a beet red, and sweating copiously.
You see as Mox just puts a quick hand up to the watcher and just takes a quick photo.
And it's not like anything, like we're not trying to put any labels on it. I mean, his new job is super stressful, and it's like I'm not gonna like press it or anything, but I mean, I do see him every day when we do talk, and I kind of like I feel really dumb when I talk about him.
And how much time have you spent with him at the new job?
I like to take your lunch all the times that I can.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
We are together.
And we totally don't do that for people we don't have labels for. Not at all.
No, not at all. But you know.
Do you think he knows that?
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I don't think so.
Do you think should I call him?
How about we wait until we figure out what's going on? Because as Dog said, it does take half an hour for a yes or no between you two.
Yeah.
Argoth, I want you to euthanize me quickly.
Hey, hold on.
I mean,
No,
I
Joe,
feel like
Jesus,
that,
I
I
never
feel like
installed the sarcasm unit on you.
I feel like that might be
Right.
really bad for me, boss. I don't know.
Yeah, just, no, where's that sarcasm module? Man, download that.
Oh, I buried that up behind the shack. I didn't want that.
The dog talks.
I love that it's a physical module. There's like, nah, I don't want that.
We have a talking dog.
No,
Yeah,
I
hey.
have a talking dog.
Oh
They didn't tell you about me?
Van, too.
no.
Hey, what's up?
Hi. I'm Samantha.
Yeah, I know. I picked
Oh.
up on that.
Very nice.
Argoth, Maneth.
What?
And you
So no
introduce yourself when
sarcasm?
someone introduces themselves to you, you know.
No sarcasm, just smartassery. Is that a chip you installed?
You're damn right. Look, I didn't know. I have very few conversational companions. I wanted to be entertaining.
I can see why he hung around you all. It makes a lot of sense.
Cheers.
Yeah, it does.
Is that an endorsement of us or a condemnation of him? I don't even know.
Could be both.
I feel like we're stalling. What the fuck are we doing?
No, guys, yeah. Does anybody know a guy who knows a guy? You know, I know somebody, but I really would rather not.
Oh, hold on. Sam, would you have the same connections that Galen would have had back in the Plexus?
I have a few, yes.
Do you think that they might have some info we could...
I mean, we
Yeah,
could try.
okay.
The worst she could say is no.
That's fair. I mean, I'm asking because I don't certainly have my usual connection here right now. So, yeah.
Do you have a boyfriend too? Is that what you mean by connection? Like connection?
No.
Oh.
I'm a free bird on the wind. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It's more familial connections, not. I don't lock down like that.
Okay.
Commitment sounds, ugh.
Fair. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. It's
I'm a baby. I don't need that right now.
okay. That's fair. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what to ask this person, but if we get, I don't have a globe, so if you want to, we can figure something out and all like that. I feel sure we can get a hold of her.
I know how to get you a glow. I also, guys, does anybody else have any connections? We just pool our resources. We do the whole information collecting and asking favors and stuff. So we certainly need them.
Drall, you mentioned something about, someone you could but didn't want to. That sounds promising.
Yeah, but, it's kind of a last resource kind of thing. Nobody, and she just looks around. Nobody knows anybody. Okay.
Look, fine.
What?
I'm gonna need another glow. I'll make a few phone calls. You just gotta tell me what to ask. Or I can just put them on the phone with you, and you could talk to them. They'd be open to it. Maybe?
Basically, I think we're just trying to see if there any information out there about attacks, someone gathering a particularly large security force, someone who might have been interested in the dust jockeys.
Sam reaches out her hand to Drall and goes, "Go, glow, please. Glow."
Or those who might have had connections to... What was that doctor's fucking name?
So she's gonna take Drall's glow, and then she's gonna get her glow out of her pocket, and then start doing some things on both of them, and then your glow's gonna start ringing, and she's gonna hand it and put it out between the two of you. And when Katassi picks up on the other end of the line, she's just gonna be like, "Darling, how are you?"
Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing? What's going on? Did you get there safe? What's happening? Everything all right?
Everything is fine. Slight issue. I'll talk to you about it later. But Elijah and I are good. We made it in just fine. Very, very rural, boho chic, maybe even out here, possibly.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's very interesting. You're gonna have to come visit me sometime. I promise.
It's been a really long time since I've been there. I helped set everything up, and that was been years. So yeah, I should come for a visit.
It's probably exploded since you've been here. It's amazing. Look, I'm here with my friend Drall. Love her to death. Just met her out here. Beautiful, wonderful person. But we have a little bit of an issue of the kind that I know you can help us with.
Oh. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hey. No. That goes. No. On the shelf. Sorry, we're still rebuilding the shop. Is
everybody there? Say
on the
hi for me.
shelf. The shit. Put it on the ground. Fix it later. What are we doing?
Put it in your ass
What do you
next
need?
time. It's refrigerated.
No, this was too big. We had to get another espresso machine.
Of course.
Why to
Hopefully
get
this
two?
one works better this time. Yes.
Well, we needed more. We expanded. We built it when we rebuilt the shop. I pushed it out a little bit, so I needed two.
Oh, look at you, big girl. I see. Yes. Okay. So I don't understand all of the ask and stuff like that for it, so I'm going to turn you over to Drall. She's standing right next to me. She's going to give you the lowdown on maybe what we might want to be able to do. Because
Okay. Hi there. Hey, sweetie. How you doing?
Hey. So I'm Drall. What's up?
Katassi.
Hi, Tassie? Wow. So yeah, we're just trying to get some information regarding anything you've seen in Dust Jockey territory regarding, I don't know, maybe potential abductions or like interrupted trade routes, communications. We're trying to locate somebody, a high profile.
Okay. Let's back up a tick.
Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
I understand the words you're saying, but I don't really have context for everything that's going on. So
yeah,
I just want to get in the loop a little bit more so I can be helpful.
Okay. Hold on one second. You remember Zaddy from back in it? You know.
Of course.
Okay, they met their own version of Zaddy out here. Unfortunately, Zaddy got taken while I was on my way out here, and I guess he was friends with these folks, and now they're trying to find him.
Okay. That I get it. Thank you. That made perfect sense. So we are trying to find a very high-profile, powerful individual who was abducted?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about not disclosing that sooner. There's a wall built in there, so I'm just sorry about that. But
no, it's fine. I mean, and y'all are out in the middle of nowhere. I just don't have context for what all y'all are doing. Like I'm here in Angel City. I'm real busy with this kind of stuff. So I don't know the people that you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we can definitely do some basic research. We could figure out some stuff. Is there any information you can give me? Like, can you send me some stuff? Do you have any profiles? Do you have any information you can share?
Absolutely. Do you wanna? I can actually just send you my full my drop link, and I'm just gonna send that to you so you can just access everything that I've got here on them that I have. I also, would it be helpful to you to be in contact with my contact above this has a bit of a higher security clearance? Might be helpful.
I mean, yeah. If Sam needs help and y'all need help as part of that, then sure, give me whatever I can, and I can put some people on it. I can do some work.
I'll send over what I have right now, and I'll see if my contact is willing to be contacted additionally. A little sheepish, that one. So, thanks.
Wait, are you talking about your boyfriend?
Oh my God, you guys, we are on a call.
Wait, what?
Hi. Oh my God. So I'm actually like talking to this guy, but I don't want him to like run him off if I'm like putting work shit on him or anything. Like, oh my God, I do not need to tell you my life story right now. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm new at this, I mean, I don't usually do big talks. I usually like one guy and done. It's...
Sweetie, I feel like you just need to get some stuff off your chest. We can talk anytime. Sam, give her my number. Give her my number.
I've already programmed it in her glow.
I'm here to talk. I'm here to listen. If you want to vent, if you need some advice, anything. Kindred spirits right here. I feel like I can help you out.
Thank you so much. I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, in the boyfriend department, it's just making me really self-conscious about like literally everything else. I'm like actually really good at this stuff, and I just like Okay, but yeah, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, here's the Sam. Bye.
Hey. Okay, so for just before I go, I got stuff to do, and I said put it on the floor. Gee, these kids. Declan sent some people over. I don't know what they think. They don't know anything.
Tell Declan I said hello. I love him. I miss him already.
He's fine, but he's doing stuff. How's Elijah? Is Elijah okay?
Oh, he's doing fine. They taught him how to find porn on the internet. It's weird.
What?
Yeah, I know.
And
recently.
He didn't know already? That's what I'm more surprised about.
No, I
think the other
knew.
four start exchanging looks upon hearing that, and Drall just has the guiltiest expression, so all three just eventually settle on her.
He needed to practice safe search.
Jesus Christ.
You know how kids
I-
are. You know how they are. You know how they are.
I feel like beyond whatever help I'm gonna provide here, I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy hearing some of these stories of your adventures out here, Sam. So stay safe, keep me in the loop, keep me updated. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, love. I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye now.
I love her.
She's fantastic, love.
Oh my god.
Trust
yeah.
me. Trust me. We became besties a long time ago. Fantastic woman. Trust me. So, what do we do now? We're waiting on some things. We're here. We get a little drink. What are we going to do now?
So I should send a message to PB at the very least, but you guys don't have to be involved in that. Actually, I prefer it if you weren't, so that I can get
wake me up when you're done with it.
some words out.
Forever.
No, I'm gonna send a message. I'm not gonna like video. I mean, I'm just gonna try to make it crisp and clear and like concise.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like you don't believe in me.
No, write your message. Go for it.
Okay. It takes her 45 minutes to compose this message.
Yep, that's what I thought. How's that message coming?
Shit, I'm almost done.
I could walk down there.
Don't let him bully you. You should have seen him when he was first starting to have feelings for Mox.
Oh! She puts down
Pacing
the door.
around, muttering to himself into a bear, talking to himself in front of a mirror.
That's how I think. That's how I work. That's how I work.
Yeah, I was
That's how
about to
I work
say
on my
that hasn't
job.
really changed.
Yeah,
Since I've been here.
Come on.
Taking care of his beard,
It does look good now, doesn't it?
which is a
It does
big
look
deal.
good. Yes. It's a
Thanks.
good beard.
So
yes.
does it. You know.
Look, I'm going to go down and B, you can help me with something. We need to make a little bit if we're going to go on a trip. I'm going to need a little bit of stuff. You want to go with me?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Where are we going? How are we doing this?
We got
Let's
to
do
go.
everything.
We got to go shopping. We got to go making. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Bye, guys.
We'll leave the lovebirds to it.
All right, so B and Sam are going on a shopping trip. We can let them leave and catch up with them in a moment here. Drall, you are composing your text message. Are you still hanging out with Mox and Dog? Are you wandering off? What are you going to do?
Yeah, so I will just be basically in paralysis, just standing there trying to compose this message. And she hears our friends leave and then turns around. Huh? Do you want me to go home? What do you want? What do you need? Can I not go home? I need a little support here. And you don't have to say anything or do anything. Can you just be there?
Have you thought about using like ChatGPT 86 to write it for you?
No,
I mean, it might be faster than whatever goes
I
on
just,
here.
I want to be able to do it myself, because communication's super important. So I just want to be able to do it myself. But anyway, so what I've got so far, you don't have to say anything. I just need to talk out loud. Okay. Hey, PB, hope you enjoyed lunch from yesterday. Leftovers, am I right? Smiley face. And then it says, oh my God, I cannot believe I just said that. Should I say that to him? Should I get rid of that? No. Okay, I'll just keep reading it and you tell me what to keep and what to not keep. Or you don't have to say anything. Anyway, okay. Was wondering if you wanted to be put in contact with an additional contact that I've made on the outside of town. And I thought it would be really helpful. And she is vetted. Just let me know. Smiley face heart. Is it good?
Mox, over these 40 plus minutes, has gone through a fair number of cigarettes, and by the time you're done, just has headphones on and has been listening.
What? sorry, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
Oh, fuck! Send!
Dog has been quietly just eating pizza and staring drunkenly during all of that. That was terrible.
But I already sent it! Oh, we seen it! Fuck!
Yep. So your glow shows message has been read, and then there's the little 3 dots pop up and stop and pop up and stop.
Oh no, he keeps getting rid of me, he doesn't know what to say! Oh, duh!
And then the message comes through. Lunch was great, thanks. I guess I can talk to new people, but why?
Got a high-profile job, transportation for 1 Mercury. Actually, it's more of a rescue, potential kidnapping. So it's kind of a big deal.
The message shows as read, and then you get back a wait, what? GIF?
And she, yeah, it was kind of foisted on us last minute, but seems to be a necessary evil to move forward.
There's a pause, and he sends, "This sounds really complicated. Do you want to just come see me?"
Fuck. Shit. I didn't mean to send that. Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, I'm at my office.
Okay,
See you
bye.
That was painful, Drall.
Guys,
Maybe
listen.
got in up here.
You got there eventually.
Yep. I think I'm going to be joining you here after having to experience that. Scoot over.
So you're not going to go with me to the... I'll just... Yeah, it's probably better that you stay. No, I'll...
And endure hours more of that.
Guys, listen, I'm really fucking trying here. Not like I've ever done this before. So I don't really know.
You're doing
Oh.
great. Call us if you need us.
Doing
Oh,
good.
oh.
You're lucky we live in the desert because nothing moves fast out here.
Thanks,
Like
guys.
that conversation.
Yep. I deserve that. So you guys enjoy coupling. And I am going to go ahead and go to see my, I guess, potential probable boyfriend.
As Drall leaves, Dog, or Mox is just gonna look at Dog.
Do kids call it coupling now?
I don't know. They can triple, they can quadruple. I don't give a shit.
Well, if they call it,
I got
I'm in
you.
favor of it.
Yeah.
All right, so as Drall heads out, is there anything else either Mox or Dog would like to do as you are hanging out here in the now peaceful quietness of your home?
Dog will kind of sit down his empty beer can and look at Mox and ask if he wants some water.
Mox just smiles and looks at Dog.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Good. It's in the fridge.
Yep, I'll go. Yep, thank you, babe. Go get that.
I'm kidding. I'll go get it.
Just gives you a kiss on your hand and sits back down with the beer. I think at least that's all for Mox for right now until more information from other things might be presented.
All right. All right. Let's see what's happening on the shopping trip first. So, Sam and B, where have you headed and what have you been doing?
Well, B has absolutely been running around like an excited puppy. Like, should we go to my house first and get a bigger bag? Do we need like really big bags? Do we need like multiple big bags? Should we bring like one of those big cases that has wheels on it for all the stuff we're gonna buy? Like, where are we going? What are we doing?
We're going to find some weapons for me. Yes, we're going to need. Yes.
What?
Because I could not leave Angel City with any of my stuff like that. You know, they have a little problem with that at the border and things, you know. So I'm going to need a little something to, you know, protect myself.
Well, I mean, what's your weapon of choice? Do you want it handmade? Do you want it to be bespoke? Do you want to just go buy something? I have connections over there. We could go and look in the workshop.
I kind of figured that and maybe I'm completely wrong about this place, but I don't think they sell battle axes here, do they?
You know? Let's go check this shop down here.
Okay.
And if they don't, we could make you one.
I would love a bespoke battle axe.
Shut up, you're gonna make me blush. Let's go check this shop.
And we're also going to be looking for some other weaponry or things that we can kind of like work through with this. And just every once in a while, she kind of like hints at getting like a piece of like tech for bravs and things like that. Things that could be used later on. So there's like some scrap and things like that that we're going to try to pick up as we go on this shopping trip here.
B is going to take those hints and just go, yep, absolutely, and just scoop them into her basket. Like, yeah, got this too. Might have duplicates of this one at home, but you know, it's never bad to have more.
Well, I don't want to overrun your shop if you're not, you know. I'm thinking ahead.
Sam, I scavenge for a living. I have for almost my entire existence here, even skipping, you know, school to go and scavenge because I had fun doing it. That's how I met Dog. I just like having things. They're shiny, they can do stuff, and I can make a lot of shit out of it. And if I have a lot of stuff that I can make other things out of, I'm okay with that. And that means if you point something out, I'm just gonna grab it.
Well, then I have a little bit of a special project for you then, if it's okay with you.
What kind of project?
I had a very specific set of skills when I was in working with Katassi and the others and things like that. I developed them after Galen left because I needed to make some ends meet and things like that. But, and I may have mentioned this before, but, and she kind of flips her hair up and points to the tech head inputs and things like that in the back of her neck, and she just kind of goes, I do like to prefer piloting Rav. I know I'm big girl, I swing big axe, things like that, but big Rav, big girl, I take the tank. What you say?
And an even bigger axe for the Rav.
I like where you're going. Yes.
Can I've never seen one of those before. Can I?
Oh, I got schematics. I can show you what I had at least. We can always, you know, improve. Because it was kind of off the shelf. Declan did his best to hook me up with what he could, but when I caught wind that he would put him more in debt with the corp that he was working with, I got him very mad.
Wow. That sounds kind of awful, but...
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I just need to get my brain around this for a second, because I'm very good at building things, and I love a good schematic. I might need to pull a couple of people in on this for some of the skills that they are better at. You've seen Argos, the talking dog.
Yes.
That's Mox's handiwork.
He's a smart ass, but I like him though. He's got chutzpah.
He's pretty great. Sometimes he'll play really inappropriate music at inappropriate times, but it's usually well placed once you think about it in hindsight. And then I'm sure you've seen Umbra running around.
Oh, the little guy with the ears.
Yes, yeah, that one. Long story short, is a pup of a creature that we found at one point with Galen. And then dog has scavenging skills and some other skills that we might be able to draw on too. As much as I would love to be the only person to work on this, I think that in order to expedite the situation, we might need to team up and do that. But I will build you the biggest battle axe for that Roth, and your own personal one that you can take with you. And Bee pulls out her bow that just like springs open and goes, and it can do this. And it flips out.
Oh!
So you can keep it in compact situations.
See, this why we out shopping. You got that ingenuity, you got that thinking. Yes, very good. I don't expect a Rov within like 2 weeks or anything like that. It takes a long time to make a giant suit of robot. And I can explain how they work and some things like that. Like, it's complicated, but hopefully we can find all the parts that we need, you know.
If we can't, we could manufacture them, or I'm sure if we help the DJs, they might be able to give us parts, because I know they had Rovs.
Oh, maybe I just borrow one of theirs. They got plenty, right?
Yeah, maybe.
If we bring, who is this guy, Mercury, back? They owe us a Rov at least, right?
Maybe more than that, honestly. I know they have good cheese, too. Like real cheese.
Oh, real cheese?
They have trees too, cheese and trees, and like real vegetables and real fruits. They just also don't really have a fashion sense. I don't know. It was really weird there. I'll explain more later.
Okay, fair enough. But so there's reason to go make friends with this Mercury guy. He's kind of on the up and up at least, or.
Galen was better at trusting Mercury than I was, especially with the way that we ended up making friends with him. But I don't know. You might have more experience with people like that, especially from being within the plexus. They made my stomach hurt. So
this man, I'll judge him when I see him, but I have had my many dealings with people who want to control areas and maybe have dominance and things like that. Like, they have chutzpah, but they just don't, they lack it where it counts sometimes. But they can be good allies.
Yeah, I mean, they gave us some pretty cool things, but they also gave us a bucket of bugs, so who knows? I don't know how to read that stuff. I was learning from Galen, so but yeah, let's build a Roth and we'll get a battle axe going, and a bigger battle axe, and maybe some machine guns for the shoulders, and some missile launchers. I have some of the schematics that I made for all of our houses, and the windy bagel too, and maybe we could make it so that it's a giant shock thing if somebody touches the Roth, and maybe we could put jetpacks on it too. Be like Iron Man from the old movies.
Last time I saw jetpacks on a Rov, it did not end very well, but we can try it. Now, mind you, the last Rov I saw had the flare launcher for a dick, and it was very weird.
Oh, you don't want that? I thought that was a cool thing. Are you talking about muffins?
Yes, that bucket of bolts. Effective as fuck, but yes, muffins, yes.
So you know the people that did the riots over in Angel City?
Who do you think I called? That was Katassi. I've known them for a while.
Oh. crap.
Oh, why?
Okay.
They were. They caused me a lot of issues in my life, but I love them nonetheless.
Oh, I was gonna say they're like some of my biggest heroes, other
No.
than, you know, Galen and the rest of the crew, and Verdi. But you know, could you introduce me at some point? Because I know that they have some really cool things over there. I heard about exploding tamales.
That was a thing, yes. I didn't believe it until I almost ate one. It was insane.
Oh, wow. Eve tried to poison you?
No.
Dang.
I just look at me, baby girl. I am like a foot taller than you are, and like,
Yes.
there's a lot of calories into this every day. I don't just get my womanly figure, you know, just by just sitting around and eating Hot Pockets, like, you know.
Speaking of that, should we go and get some food while we're shopping?
Yes. I
Okay.
drank a beer and now I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's what beer does.
Mhm.
We'll get some food and go and get more stuff. And then we can go back to the workshop and I'll call the boys.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. So as you move from stall to stall, it is late in the evening. So Solace is lit up as it normally is. You can continue shopping. You can continue eating. Let's check in with Drall. So you have made your way up through the now familiar, more typical office setting structures within Solace, and you have headed toward Paperboy's office, where his team is all set up, and he is currently working on some sort of project. He's out in kind of the middle of the floor, that open office complex plan, and there are quite a few people around him, and there is a big hollow display of kind of what looks like a communication satellite, and they are doing various types of work on it. So it's like a big fully 3D realized holographic display, and like they're turning it and spinning it and adding things, and you see little displays and readings and information packets bouncing all around. So it looks like they're maybe designing something or fixing something. You're not quite sure, but when you enter, he turns his head and he sees you and he walks over. Hey, hi. Thanks for coming over.
Yeah.
That was just really complicated, but
Yeah.
and I was getting super confused, so I figured this was just easier.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, I was a little distracted.
Oh, I get it. There's so
yeah,
much stuff going on.
There's just like always so much stuff going on, and I was just like really caught up on some stuff. Yeah, so I kind of met this cool lady through Galen's wife, and she seems really cool. She seems really helpful, and I think it would be a helpful contact to have outside of Solace in the first place, you know, for you and whatever you might need to do. I'm sure you have all this upper level stuff, but
I mean, there's lots of people we know all over the place.
oh yeah, I bet. But I mean, I imagine this person may be have a different perspective than maybe some of your other contacts. So I don't know. I was just thinking maybe it would be helpful to you and to her that I don't know, kind of just exchange information.
Yeah, that's really nice of you to be thinking about me and what I need and what to be helpful. So I really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Not totally unselfish.
The other stuff like the Y and that dangerous guy that you were working with.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to figure out here. What's going on with that?
So she's going to move just ever so slightly closer, and her posture just changes a little bit, and she kind of messes with her braid. So we got this message. She's like, just says under her breath a little bit, from someone regarding basically a go get 'em mission for Mercury from the DJs, and it's a really hard opportunity to pass up, considering, I mean, he was kind of good to us, and it's better to stay on the good side of someone like that, wouldn't you think? And also, why and how?
So wait, so like something happened to him or them?
He's like basically missing, I guess. Abducted, gone.
So Paperboy, like his eyes get really big. He takes a big breath. He kind of leans back from you a little bit. Okay. That is super bad. Like that is.
Yeah, that's a lot, right? I was like,
really,
holy fucking shit, really?
Really like high level, super intense bad. So okay. So let me just try to put the pieces here together. So something happened, and someone from that organization called you asking for help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't ask me, but like I'm kind of leading this train.
Oh, your little crew, your little team.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you and them, because you and the jockeys have worked together, which I said you got to be careful with because it's really dangerous. But they were trying to help you. They were trying to do some stuff with when you went to that place.
Yeah, the one with all the terrible pictures. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. The worst scrapbook I ever made. Yeah.
Terrible. I mean, not that you did a bad job. Not that you did a great job. I mean it was terrible. I didn't mean it was terrible like that. I mean it was like terrible content.
Okay. I want you to tell me the truth. If it's bad, tell me it's bad. I really trust you, and I think you can tell me that.
Excellent, excellent job you did. Excellent creative output. You did a good job doing the thing. It's just the content of it was bad.
Atrocious and awful, and we never want to go there again. Yeah, so they helped us with that and everything, and thus far they haven't fucked us over, and the fact that they contacted us to help them,
so yeah,
kind of a big deal, I think,
so how did they contact you? Did they send you a message? Did they send you a video? Did they? Okay.
Right? I don't know. I didn't get it.
Okay.
It was a message. Yeah, it was a message.
Do you have it? Can I look at it?
Fuck yeah, I can get it.
Okay, let's start there.
Yeah, okay. And she immediately pulls out her glove and she sends a message to didn't Mox have it or did Dog have it? Yeah, Mox had it. So it's gonna send a message to Mox. Hey, PB needs the screenshot of the message ASAP. Rocky.
You do not get a response for the first 10 minutes.
Oh, they're coupling. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Nothing. He's probably pooping.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll get that. And then you'll have a way firmer grasp on maybe potentially what is going on. Okay. Basically what I need from you is to just facilitate within your comforts, of course, this wonderful woman. Oh my God, she was so sweet. She leans forward. She was so sweet.
And then the message comes through.
Oh, here you go.
So did you just send the video you had captured from your watcher?
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. So Paperboy watches this play, and then he plays it again, and he's kind of tipping his head and looking at it. And this whole time, the two of you have been standing apart from the rest of his team that are doing this job, but still in that same vicinity. And after he watches it through the second time, he thinks about it for a second. Okay. This. Okay.
Remember how you said it was complicated? Yeah, it turns out it is complicated.
Okay. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I can.
It's okay if you can. It's okay if you
no,
can.
no.
She's gonna touch your shoulder.
He like.
It's okay if you can't.
He kind of leans into it a little bit, and like you see that. Not like he gets totally chill and calm, but like he evens out a little bit. It's like, okay, no, look, this is really big. Like, this is serious, destabilizing the threat level of this part of the country bad.
That's why I came here to you.
Yeah.
Sorry to involve you.
No, that's not really why we're here, but it's kind of why we're here. Like tangentially why we're here, that I'm learning about and kind of knew about, but I'm learning more about. I'm just, I think we might need to have a conversation with somebody. Can you like come with me for a minute? Because we got to go somewhere.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, and I also brought you a snack. And,
wait, what?
She pulls from her bag 2 little rice balls.
Ooh.
Yeah, I thought you would be hungry.
Wait,
let's go.
Wait, what's in these? Is this like is there octopus inside? Is there spam? Is it teriyaki chicken?
This is no.
Inside.
Chicken. It's got chicken. It's just a little spicy. It's a little spicy, but you have some additional chili oil. Oh, here you go. And she just opens this little jar. You dip it in there if you want an extra.
Do you just have condiments in your bag?
No, it came with it. It came with it.
Oh.
But yeah, I am kind of a soft queen. Ooh.
I love it. That's good. That's really good. Okay. All right. So he takes the little sauce packet and like rips it open, and it doesn't want to rip open right away. So he's like fighting with it, and because his fingers are kind of slippery because they're a little sweaty, and so he's like, and then he finally grabs it and like in his teeth, and it rips open, and some of the chili sauce gets to. It's like too much.
She goes, oh, and she goes to take her finger and she wipes the chili oil from his face there, and she just pats his cheek ever so gently. It's gone, and wipes it on her pants.
Oh, so helpful. Thank you. And he's sticking his tongue out and fanning his mouth a little bit. I was spicy. I didn't expect that. All right. So we're gonna get this. We're gonna go. We have to go, through my office to another place. Just come with me. It'll be fine. No, but no, you're not. But because of this, and he's like pointing at the video, because of this, I think it's important. So he.
Cool, I'll just stick close.
Yeah.
Touch your shoulder to shoulder.
He leads you back to his office, and he goes over to his desk, and he keys in a couple things, and a display pops up, and he enters some security codes and scans some fingerprints, and then scans a retinal scan, and he types in some more codes.
Jesus.
And then
who the fuck are you?
A door in the bookshelf on one side of his office slides open,
because of course it does,
and there is a elevator waiting. And he walks in, and it starts to go down. While you are descending on this elevator, let's pop back to Dog and Mox. What have you two been getting up to? Just hanging out, doing anything?
Something's been hanging.
Something's been hanging.
Something's been, the ups, the downs, we'll say. Yeah.
All right.
I think while Mox is enjoying a post smoke, sitting there at the edge of the bed, just facing away from Dog, just at that moment, not because of any intense reason. Just facing, I can't even bear to look at you.
Happens to everyone.
I'm so sorry. I'm 67.
But just sitting there smoking afterwards, going,
It really does feel a little different. What are your thoughts on this whole Sam thing?
She seems neat. Yeah. I mean, I could see why Galen liked her.
Oh, well, absolutely. She's hilarious. She don't take no shit, and I respect that.
No.
But I mean, look, I don't know if I even really processed the fact or knew that Galen had a kid. And those attachments, it's dangerous stuff we're doing.
Yeah, I don't know if I saw him as a dad, but I guess he's, he was a leader, so.
Oh,
kinda
definitely.
Makes sense. I guess when you think about it, it does make sense that he'd be able to kind of wrangle us to having a kid. Huh.
I just mean, like, putting her in harm's way. Just if something happens, if something happens to me, no one will really be that much worse off.
Right. Well, hold on now.
I don't mean it like that. I'm not looking for the sympathy fuck.
You ain't fishing, but you caught some fish. Listen, I'd be gutted if you went on to the great beyond, across the veil.
Somehow that euphemism was worse than just saying died. Yeah, but, no, of course, I know, and I know that God knows I don't want anything to happen to you either, but I mean, yeah, someone would be sad, but you'd be alright. Drall would be okay. You'd be fine. No one would really be that much worse off. But if something happens to Sam, what about Elijah?
That's true. Yeah, she probably should have just left him at home by himself.
That wouldn't exactly have solved the problem. Haven't you ever seen the classic parable Home Alone? Someone will break in, Elijah will be there, setting up all these booby traps. Actually, come to think of it,
boobies.
Well, thanks to the Drall, apparently.
I mean, I set booby traps all the time. You're really not saying nothing bad here.
Well, I know that. I accidentally set a few of them off. I stepped in here, you could warn me.
Yeah, well, thought maybe it'd be your thing. Guess it wasn't.
one of his fingers is still in a splint from just something that smashed into his hand when he tried to open a cabinet.
No, I guess I get what you're saying, though. I mean, what? I don't think they're that kind of people. I don't think sitting at home is their thing.
He's a kid. He's 11.
Yeah, but what were you doing when you were 11?
Well, my parents were already gone, but look how I fucking turned out.
Yeah, well, let's make sure his other parent doesn't get gone.
Yeah. We should probably check in, see how they're doing, you think?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, what else we got to do?
Think I could take a road beer? I think it's alright, eh?
Oh, hell yeah. That was...
It's already popped. Just hands mocks one that's already been drained. Like, yeah, okay, I'm good. And are you good to then head out and try to find one of the others?
Scene.
And scene.
All right.
Organically.
So the two of you clean up, get dressed, grab your stuff. head out into the city. Let's jump back though to Drall. So you and Paperboy are in this elevator, and it's a fancy elevator. It is very nice. It is very well appointed with like a nice plush carpet and some mahogany wood paneling and some nice little mirrors. It's just really fancy. Paperboy is leaning against one of the walls, and he is anxiously like tapping one foot against the ground, like bounce, 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 bounce. And one of his hands is like tapping his fingers against the like little railing that's on the inside of an elevator, like at waist level. And he's like looking up at the screen that's like counting down the floors as we're going down, down, down. And he's okay, well, we're gonna be there in a second.
Hey. And she's gonna reach forward to where he's tapping his hand on the railing and just like gently rest her hand on his wrist. Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, this is one of those things where I don't know that I'm not allowed to do it, but I'm not sure that I can do it. And this is kind of breaking a bunch of rules of the city. But this is also a very unexpected, unprecedented kind of turn of events. So, like, I think based on the situation, we kind of have to. I mean, I've only been doing this for like a week, so I don't know if I've earned like the permission to make this decision, but I think I kind of have to make this decision. Like, I'm forced into it. So I'm just, worried.
All you can do is ask for forgiveness in the end, and your intentions, I hope, will shine through. You're just trying to help.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna fuck anyone over. I mean, especially not you.
That's good. I mean, that would be bad. That would be bad.
I would never.
Okay. All right. We'll just see what happens. And then, like, a second later, you feel the elevator coast to a halt, and the doors slide open, and there is a hallway in front of you. And it is as equally nice and fancy as the elevator is. And that in itself is like out of the normal for Solace, because you've lived in Solace for a long time. Solace is very patched together and homey and cozy, and it's like this weird mashup of very advanced technology with very homespun life from like the plains and living in the wastelands. It's like it's this weird mix of everything, right? Where you are now is like the super fanciest, almost like the things you would see in the Plex. Like this is crazy fancy. And you walk down the short hallway, and it is again mirror-lined, mahogany paneling, very rich carpet. And at the end of this hall, there's a door which Paperboy opens, and you enter really what looks like a conference room. And there is, and it's like it's not a long conference room, it's a wide conference room. So like there's a big table in the middle, but it's wide, so it extends to your left and your right. And there's a handful of chairs. And on this side of the table, on the other side of the table, it really just looks like a wall. It really just looks like the walls that you have been walking past in the elevator and the hallway, the mahogany paneling, the mirrors. And Paperboy sits down, and he motions for you to sit down next to him. And he's just quiet for a second. Nothing. He doesn't say anything. He doesn't do anything. Nothing happens for a beat.
Who is this?
And he like shushes you and motions you. You see that the mirrors opposite you on the wall are screens. And they all flare to life. There are 5 screens in front of you that blink on one after the other, kind of sequentially. And all you see are silhouettes of people. It looks like people. It looks like you are looking at a blacked out silhouette of people sitting in conference chairs. And all of these screens click on, and you see that there's a little bit of motion in the chairs, like people are moving, turning a little bit in their chairs. Like you see what kind of appears to be very natural motion. Some people appear to be like shuffling papers or typing something on a screen, but everything is in pure black silhouette. Like everything is dark. There are no discernible features. And one of the screens, the rim around it, the frame around it lights up. A very subtle light, just to kind of indicate that individual is speaking. And they say, well, this is a little unprecedented. And Paperboy says, I know, I'm sorry. But like some you know who this is. And she told me some stuff about the dust jockeys. And I felt, based on the nature of what's been going on and this new development in the ongoing situation, this needed an immediate attention with all of you. I know it's breaking protocol. I know this is against like every rule that you've told me over these past couple days. But I feel like this is the right call, and I'm sorry, but this is crucial. And he taps a button on the display of the table, which is just all one big holographic control panel, and the video that you showed him that Mock sent you pops up and plays. And you can see this individual, whoever they are, lean forward a little bit. And it looks like they're putting their hand on their chin and like looking forward at a screen. Well, this is incredibly dangerous. What have you been able to how have you been able to validate this information? Are we sure that this is not a fake video, a fabricated call? Kind of trails off.
I believe it to be secure.
Well, we need to act a little bit more than on belief right now, but that can be arranged. You and your crew have been working with Mercury and his association over the past time, yes?
You could say they've granted us access to their territory so that we can do our trade and our business without issue in exchange for keeping those trails secret. Yes.
And the frame around that screen that individual was addressing you on clicks off and a different one clicks on. Well, we'll tell you that it is incredibly rare for that organization to open its gates and welcome in independent agents. So you are clearly in a very unique and actionable position, but that position also brings a vast amount of danger and an equal amount of responsibility. How much are you aware of Mercury's position and outreach in this part of the country?
As far as I'm aware, his net is wide and his influence is pretty heavy. It's not someone that you want to get on the wrong side of. In addition, it seems to be operating at a higher capacity below ground than would usually happen around here. That's all I know. And they like to be entertained, though not relevant.
So that screen clicks off and another one clicks on. This individual addresses Paperboy. Oh, you're right. She's sharp. And then that one clicks off, another one clicks on. Astute observation. And while very surface level, is also very accurate. At the capacity at which we can share information with you to the extent of the current situation, it is suffice it to say that Mercury and his organization have successfully stabilized the activity of a variety of individuals and their teams that exist outside the scope of the Metroplexes and corporate entanglement. It is common sense that in this part of the country, outside of the Metroplexes, it is very much a land of whoever holds the most power is in control. And again, Mercury and his team successfully evened out that distribution of power. And while we have not necessarily agreed with all of his steps and his larger goals, we absolutely have supported him in a variety of his endeavors, as he has supported us in a variety of our endeavors. A very mutually beneficial relationship. Based on the information that you have provided us, it would seem that either his enemies have decided to collaborate, or one of his enemies has made a very powerful partner, likely from Santa Fe. It is unknown at this point in time, but equally probable. That screen turns off, another one turns on. Given the... And something you've noticed here, all of these people that have been talking to you are all speaking in the same voice. There is no difference in vocal inflection or cadence. It all sounds very natural, though. It does not sound like you are speaking to an automated voice or something that has been digitally altered. It really sounds like a normal human that you're talking to, but clearly, apparently, these are 5 different individuals. So that's bothering you a smidge, as this is weird as hell. Another screen activates, or the frame around it activates. As this is an incredibly unprecedented event, and our communication and interaction is very much against the policies and procedures of our city, I think we can take an out-of-the-box approach today. What are you asking of us? What are you needing from us? What are your intentions as your next steps?
My crew, my friends, they don't fear a challenge, and they don't fear the danger that is necessary to do the greater good. And we believe that if we get the information that we need, we can hold up our end of the bargain with our new allies, the DJs, since they reached out to us specifically for this task. Since the DJs provide a sort of balance within this delicate ecosystem, we think it would be in your best interests to attack this head on immediately. Basically, we're just asking for any information in order to figure out where he was last abducted, or for the abduction, how to move forward, who to contact, who's on our side, who's not on our side, who these potential enemies could be, because if they have the balls enough, if they are brave enough to take on Mercury and by surprise, that's information Solace needs.
That hangs in the air for a moment, and you see all of these figures nodding and agreeing. One of them, the one in the middle, lights up again. Well said. If your team is willing to take on the more dangerous and more direct actions necessary to pursue this abduction and rescue, we find it agreeable to provide you as much informational support as can be provided.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, the nature of solving that problem might be more difficult than simply looking at some cameras. Clearly, this was a planned, coordinated, highly prepared, targeted strike. This is not something that was a spur-of-the-moment event. And that means it will be very well guarded. And while the nature of our city is what it is, as a repository of knowledge, the extent of that knowledge to search through is vast.
That being said, respectfully, you're not the only resource we are currently trying to tap. We have additional friends, allies, and informants in other locations other than Solace that we are attempting to pool together in an attempt to progress. Your information would, of course, be of the utmost importance for us in ensuring that our informants get the proper information from the proper sources.
Very good. Very proactive. So what you are recommending is essentially using an outside source to create a filter, a search engine, parameters, so to speak, to parse our data. That is an admirable approach, and while again it is violating many of our protocols and procedures,
out of the box, as you said.
Exactly. All right, that is agreed. We will move forward with this. Paperboy, you may access our information, you may provide those links as necessary, and we will proceed as indicated. You may take point on this as a special project and delegate your typical responsibilities to the rest of your team. As always, you may contact us if necessary, but outside of your assigned authorization, that should not be necessary. And the screens all turn off. Paperboy has been holding his breath for a little while and like blows it out in a big and like flops back in his chair, and it kind of spins in a half circle, and his arms are like flopping on the side. Oh, that was really fucking scary.
I desperately want to throw up, but I'm trying to impress you.
I mean, I am feeling a little bit queasy.
Should we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god, please, let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Links arms with him and like scuffles.
So you can make your way back down the hallway up to the elevator, head back up to Paperboy's office. Outside of this traumatic conference room, what has the rest of the group been getting up to? I think after a little bit, Dog and Mox found Sam and B. So what have the four of you been doing?
B is trying to convince Dog and Mox to help them build a ROV in overnight. Like in 48 hours.
Look, what you're asking for, it's simply... Look, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but we just... how much coffee do you have? You got any,
I have some other things, too, that might make you think fast if you really need them.
Really? Like the, Devil's Tender or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't know anything called that, but I definitely have some other stuff. If you go check the medicine cabinet, we could go fast for like 48 hours straight. We don't even have to sleep. We could just get it all done. It'll keep Sam safe. That way Sam's not going to be on the front lines with us. Sorry, Sam, not that I think you won't be able to be there. I just want to make sure that you're safe, especially if you're coming with us.
Well, I'm coming with, yes. There's no question about that. I want to meet this Mercury character.
So, drugs and ROV? Beer? I have beer, that's fine. But I also have Go Fast.
Well, I mean, with a shot, I suppose.
Yeah,
at least give me something to do.
There you go. That's the spirit right there. Well, I mean, what happens if we don't get it done, really?
I mean, if we don't get it done, then at least we'll have made sure that Sam has armor and a battle axe, which is fine, because I've already been working on that. And yeah, we have rough parts from the black site. I don't know how many I really got to cart back, but there's a giant pile behind the shop. And I'm sure I have other things like chassis and stuff like that we can pull from. And these schematics. No yawning, dog. We gotta be on our top game.
Child's play. Yeah.
Sam, what do you think?
He says child's play to military hardware. What is he hiding in his shop at this point? Like, come on now.
I don't think
Hey.
stuff. He is a scavenger too, don't worry about it.
No, I don't doubt this. I don't doubt any of it. He actually reminds me of someone from back in the day. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. I promise. It's a good thing.
She called you a child, haha.
I did not say child. I did not say child. This is a grown man. That would be weird.
Elijah's a child. Are you insulted, Elijah?
Elijah's not with us. He's at home. He's doing his thing.
Well,
Yeah, it's pretty late at night. The kid's been at home for a while now.
sorry, dog yells out loud. Elijah! You hear that?
He stays at home a lot. It's normal for him.
Elijah could come and help put on some of the dressings after we get all of the big stuff done anyways, because Elijah was really excited about the workshop. So, let's get to it.
That's fine. There it is.
All right, so the four of you can take some supplies, some of the things you've gathered, some of the things you've kept at your shops, and start to get to work on things. Drall, you and Paperboy are back in his regular office, and he is like flopped and sprawled out in one of the couches in the office. Like one leg is over the back of the couch, like kind of up the wall. The other leg's like out on the floor. His arms are out over his head. His head is like on the arm of the couch, and he's just like, I didn't expect any of that to happen, because that was crazy. Like, that was insane.
Insane. I just can't even believe it. Like, what do you even do? Like, who are why do they all talk at once? Why? I have so many questions that I know you can't answer, so I'm not going to continue to ask them because I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
I mean, the only answer I have is they're in charge.
Yeah.
And and they delegated through Ferdy to keep the city running. And then...
You know where Ferdy is?
No.
Damn.
Inside check.
She's gonna sit down on the couch and just pick his leg up and put it on her thighs as she sits down. That's a bummer. Stressful job you have.
We know they left. They had a conversation with your friend who isn't here anymore. They told us, well, they told them, on the screens, they told them that they had to take care of some stuff. And then they vanished.
Yeah.
Like, no, I mean, not like they went on a trip. I mean, like, they are gone. They are off the radar.
Interesting.
Like, no presence online. Weren't able to track them. Phew. Gone.
I knew they were involved with the something masquerade, but I don't know anything beyond that.
I mean, you think
Cobalt.
they like went to talk to them?
I mean, it's a theory. I don't. I don't know them very well. I just know it affected B, and that makes me a little sad. You know.
You know, I feel like I can't handle that much more confusing stuff right now.
Oh no! Yeah,
Because-
no.
Because remember when you were first telling me about them, and I said to not do not have anything to do with the masquerade because they were like super duper incredibly dangerous, and then you kind of did some stuff, and then all this stuff has now happened. That's super bad. And I just don't think I have the capacity right now to even try to think about what Ferdy may have done if Ferdy had something to do with them.
She puts her hands both on his
stuff
leg.
that's going on. This is just too much. This is.
It's okay. You don't have to talk about it. You know what you should talk about? My friends are putting a little pressure on me to put a label on whatever we got going on. No, it's not the best time, but I really like you. So, I think they're calling you my boyfriend now. Is that okay?
This poor fucking guy.
So Paperboy's hands were like on his face, pushing his cheeks together, and now his fingers are just kind of digging into his cheeks and raking down his skin to his neck. I mean, yeah, same.
And she just kind of slaps your leg a little bit. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Hey, cool.
Neat.
So, hey, a big deep breath. Whatever you got going on. Hey, I got your back.
Okay.
I mean, everyone
Yeah.
against, except your bosses. That's a you thing.
Yeah. Okay. No, I like this.
Anyway, are you hungry?
I'm starving.
Let's fucking eat.
This is too much. Yeah,
So
this is too much.
Let's eat our feelings. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. So the two of you will go off to find food. We will make our way back to the workshop. Are we in Bee's workshop? Are we in Dogs and Mox's workshop?
Bees, probably.
Okay. What scene does the camera find as it zooms in through the window and like the stars swipe right to the workshop? What's the scene? How crazy is it?
Utter chaos. We have things suspended from the ceiling. We have things hung on the walls. There's a lift going. There's an exosuit going. There's armor being made. There's weapons. There's everything. The bee's hair is sticking straight up. Probably has a little bit of singe because they probably got electrocuted doing something.
Mox is over at like a whiteboard or planning board style thing where he's drawn up basically an hour by hour schedule of what is necessary in order to complete this in 48 hours. And as we're taking a break in the middle of it, just sitting there looking at the schedule, smoking fiercely.
There's no fucking way. Like, we're already 2 hours behind and we're 1 hour in. What the fuck?
What is Umbra doing in the midst of all this chaos?
Bringing tools and bits and bobs and probably buttons and maybe a dead rat from outside.
Is she just getting things randomly on her own that she thinks are helpful?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I did not. Umbra is smart, but not like Argos smart.
So Umbra just knows work is being done and she's trying to help just bringing stuff in and dropping it on the floor.
Umbra's doing their best.
Umbra brought our neighbor's, prosthetic arm. There might be a grenade that they found, just random stuff.
When Umbra comes in with the prosthetic arm, I think Mox looks over and goes,
Oh, actually, that could actually be helpful. There's something in there. Can you bring that over here, Umbra? Umbra, come here, go. Anyone using this?
as he flops the prosthetic arm around.
I sure hope she wasn't caught, because I don't remember which neighbor that belongs to.
Pete, what is Dog getting up to through all this?
Smacking stuff with a wrench. How drunk are we? How many beers in are we?
I don't know. That's more of a you question, buddy.
Roll
How
a
long we been here?
Yeah, I mean it's been a long day, and it's late at night, and this has like been an all day kind of thing for you.
How long have we been in the shop?
A couple hours.
Couple hours. What do you think about 3 beers an hour? Yeah, at a casual rate. So 6 beers in.
Sure.
Yeah. Seems good. Oh yeah, he's singing Boot Scootin' Boogie or something like that, and hammering on things with a wrench, wiring stuff up. Probably pissing off Mox with his speed or lack thereof.
That's why you're 2 hours behind.
Yep, I'm union, but hey, it's gonna work right.
So after a little bit of all this working, Dog, you are suddenly trying to figure out this sensation that you realize has been going on for the past few minutes, and it's just not entirely clicking. But it's been bothering you for a second, and then you finally realize it's your glow vibrating.
Hey, look at that.
And it is a regular text.
It's regular text.
And you see that it is from your old friend, Jim Barr.
Oh, shit.
And this is the first text you have gotten from Jim in a couple years. However, this is a text in a response to a message you sent quite some time ago.
I don't even remember sending that message. Damn.
And it says, I need you to respond on the secure site.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. Yay! Okay. I'll be right back. The dog will step out for a second.
It takes you a minute to kind of focus and remember your logins.
Yeah.
But you are able to log into a secure, off the grid, behind multiple firewalls, type of communication that you and several others created quite some time ago. And you see that there are maybe a dozen messages waiting from you from Jim.
The hell?
One of them, the first few were around the time where you first reached out to Jim, when all of this activity started kicking off, and you were first getting into some of these more confusing, mysterious events with the dust jockeys and the black site. And the first couple were basically just, hey, what's going on? What do you need? And then there was a long time between another response, and then they became, is everything okay? And then they became a little bit more, I feel like something is wrong because now you're not responding. And then the most recent is there's definitely some eyes on you from this side of the world. Are you okay?
Oof. Oh boy. Ooh, dog's gonna take a breath. Kind of, his hands tremoring a little bit. Just like, oh. He'll start to type a message back. Who is in charge of? Let's see. No. Delete. Who are we talking about now? Who's in charge of it now? I'm okay. Just looking for some info. Period.
A response comes back. You remember the old project manager from R&D?
Yeah, that guy. Period.
The response comes back, running the whole show.
Dog will take a deep breath and just send. What a prick.
Response comes back. Absolutely. Work is worse than ever. More eyes on everything. How involved with the ongoing situation are you?
Oh, dog will send back a ... and pause and ask if he's sure this is secure.
100%.
Dog being dog will say a decent amount. What you got for me?
There's a long pause, and it's getting uncomfortably long,
Tap back.
and you're starting to get worried.
Tap back.
And behind you, no dots, no nothing.
Damn.
And behind you, you hear like a small explosion go off, and someone's banging pieces of metal together. Someone's tripping over something. Like it's this very comical juxtaposition of what you're going through versus what's going on inside the shop. And then a picture comes through. and it's kind of hard to focus on what's in the picture. But what you see is a shot somewhere out in the wasteland. No discernible landmarks. And you see two individuals talking to each other, and you don't recognize either of them. But what you do recognize is that there's a truck in the background. And on that truck is the logo for urban warfare. And then a message comes through from Jim. That was the deal being made to target your boy.
Dog's clearing his throat a little bit. All right. Let's see. Pacing around a little bit. Let's see. If you'll type, if you have any info on these two, or how far along things are, let me know. He's clicking the
pliers. The response comes back. It's not safe for me to do any more research into this.
Damn it, Jim. Okay. Thanks for your help. Let me know if you hear anything.
You get a thumbs up emoji.
Thumbs up emoji back. Peaches and beaches.
And what do you do?
That right there. Exactly what I just, yep. Okay. All right. Okay. And after hearing the explosion, walk in like, all right, I'm coming now. I can't leave y'all alone for a minute. And walk back into the workshop.
Babe, 48 hours to build the thing. Where the fuck were you?
Yeah.
I made a very precise schedule here.
You know, it's fine. It'll be all right. We gotta go. Something. I didn't talk to you.
All right. He's using a serious voice. Walks over to B and just,
Would you mind finishing up? I was just working on soldering that little connection there.
Yeah.
Argos, why are you meowing?
I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I was getting bored. Nothing for me to do.
I hate it.
I'll follow.
Damn, cat.
I will follow dog outside.
Way to ruin the mood, buddy.
You got a cat. Dang.
It's a new thing Argos had been trying out. It was parrot. You heard the parrot noises this morning. I don't know. I think I'm not content with being a dog.
Somewhere in one of the other homes in this part of Solace, you hear someone yelling, "I'm trying to get your food. I don't know where my arm went. I can't work the can opener. Biscuits, just be quiet for a minute. I'm trying my best. Biscuits, stop scratching me."
As Mox is walking outside, scratching his back with the prosthetic arm, just using it as a back scratcher.
What did you, you sounded, you all right?
But I think before that conversation starts, we're gonna end the episode. That is the end of episode 2. Lots of stuff happened. I hope we're all doing okay. Thank you, performers. Thank you, all audience members, for being in the chat and having fun with us. Thank you, future audience viewers and listeners on the YouTubes and the podcasts. It is time for So Long, so let us hear from our lovely cast about who they are, what they're doing, and where they can be found, starting with Mallo.
You can follow me everywhere at the Mallo Man, where I talk about all the things that we do on this show, everything new and upcoming as well, and where I just released a soundtrack to Neon Trails Season 1. So you can go check it out at identico.bandcamp.com. All the money that we make off the proceeds of the music and stuff like that go to pay our lovely artists who work with us on all of these things. So yeah, help us get more art to make more stuff for you. It's like a virtuous cycle. So just know it's going for a good place. Thank you.
Wild.
Yes, hello. I mean, if you're in the area, you can go check out the museums. You'll probably see some of my work there. Otherwise, I'm online at Wildling011. I'm a lurker, but if you shoot me something, please send more than just hey or hi, because I will ignore you. Otherwise, trip travel, make some art, be kind to others, love each other.
Pete.
Hey, thanks for joining us. You can follow me everywhere at 1000 Faces Cosplay, 95% Lauren, and Mallo Man. And thank you for joining us. I'm doing cool stuff. Go check out those sites and those handles. It's great. Hot dogs and everything. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Lauren.
I exist in a liminal space between bits. You can find out where I'm lucid on the internet. 1000 Faces Cosplay, 95% Lauren, the Mallo Man, and get a beat. Other than that, really, I just want to look at Crunchy Leaves and play my game in peace and maybe have some snacks. And then I'm like working on costumes. We're gonna go to a con and we're playing more TTRPGs on our channel and all this stuff. But you know what? I have an Ethan for that, so I'm done. Love you guys.
And let's go to Ethan for everything else.
Hi, I'm the Ethan. You can listen to our TTRPG content on our, because there are so many great actual plays out there, you can never get enough. If you go listen on Go Buff Yourself, we just last night live did session 2 of a Mothership mini campaign, sci-fi horror. The first session is already up on Go Buff Yourself, and sounds so good. So proud of this crew. And on Saturday, we will be back on 1000 Faces TTRPG for episode like 39 or 40, I think, of The Wild Beyond. So catch up with that chaos crew if you want a different type of chaos from this one.
And I am on your socials at the Caleb G. You can find me right here for all things Identico, here and there with Farm to Fable, and taking up a lot of space in the archives of the RPG Academy. Speaking of which, badges for AcadeCon 2024 are available now over on tabletop.events. The con is happening November 8th to 10th in Dayton, Ohio. A full 3-day badge is only $50, and that gives you access to pretty much everything. All games and events are included at no extra charge. I mean, there's a couple that have a small charge, but that's a different thing. We've got karaoke, trivia, panels, a massive free board game library, play-to-win games, probably the biggest raffle we've ever had in the history of AcadeCon. Vendors, and a whole lot more. Swing over, grab a badge, and come see us this November. As I said at the top of the show, please check your voter registration. Make sure you make time to vote. Maybe request a mail-in ballot if you still have time for that in your part of the country. If not, see if you can do some early voting. I think lines are going to be pretty bad this time of year as we get closer to the actual event.
Georgia already broke records, and it's its first day of early voting.
Oof. Please familiarize yourself with issues and candidates at every level on your ballot. Nothing is too trivial or unimportant right now. Every vote counts now more than ever. And hey, maybe lying, hypocritical, racist, fascist, religious nationalists, fearmongers backing convicted felons, saying things like they'll deploy the military against anyone who disagrees with them, gaslighting us about changing stances, and believing in weather machines. Weather machines don't deserve your vote.
I can't even write it into a fictional fucking podcast.
Don't forget, he also shits his pants on stage and makes it so that people get trapped at his rallies. So,
And that hurricane season just means more beachfront property, because that's logic and kindness.
Maybe those people don't deserve your votes. But that is it for today. We will see you in the cyber future for another cyber game. Good night. We love you. Take care of yourself. Take your meds, eat your snacks, drink some water, touch some grass. Please stay safe, and we will see you next time.
Mwah.